Graham Platner's insurgent bid for the U.S. Senate in Maine is over. The progressive-backed oyster farmer and Marine veteran suspended his campaign on Wednesday, ending what the New York Times describes as a slow-rolling disaster undone by a steady drip of scandal. Platner's rise began last July, when a small group of progressive operatives, Dan Moraff, Leanne Fan, and later Morris Katz, showed up at his home on the Maine coast. He was largely unknown, living off government benefits, when a video of him talking about oysters caught their attention. Struck by his left-leaning politics, working-class manner, and gravelly voice, they became convinced he could win a Senate seat, and told him he was the guy, a hero of the movement who could be leading a revolution. Not everyone around Platner shared that enthusiasm. People close to him worried about his mental health as he worked to heal from post-traumatic stress disorder stemming from tours in Iraq and Afghanistan. They feared the out-of-state operatives pushing him forward were an inexperienced and overconfident combination, and that the worst outcome wouldn't be losing a Senate race, but destroying the life he'd built. For a while, Platner seemed to prove the skeptics wrong. His campaign produced viral videos and packed town halls. He pushed a sitting governor out of the Democratic primary as voters responded to his message of economic populism, largely overlooking his checkered past. Progressives nationally embraced him as a new standard-bearer and viewed him as their best shot at unseating Republican Senator Susan Collins in a race that could help decide control of the Senate. But behind that momentum, the campaign was chaotic. According to The Times, which spoke with more than 30 people including current and former campaign advisors and Democratic officials, Platner did not disclose politically damaging secrets to key members of his own team. He was also surrounded by an insular, fiercely protective inner circle of advisors who, reporters say, did not always seem to grasp the seriousness or strangeness of the situation unfolding around him. That combination of disorganization and undisclosed baggage proved fatal. What started as a grassroots story of a little-known veteran turned political phenomenon ended instead as a cautionary tale about how quickly an insurgent campaign can unravel when the candidate's own past and inner circle can't keep pace with his sudden national spotlight. That's the story of Graham Platner's campaign, from oyster farmer to progressive hope to suspended candidate. Thanks for listening.